Hey guys, how's it going? So yesterday, I think May 31st, I was trying to do some final preps, getting ready for a gig. Now tomorrow night, on Thursday, where we're going to be doing an outdoor event at a local park. It's part of a summer concert series, and we did it once back in 2019, and I think we are. I don't think it started yet, so I think we're actually kicking it off this year. And again, we're dual, vocals, guitar, male, female, and so just like with most of our gear, and what I assume you guys do, and hope you guys do too, is really test your gear to know what it's capable of. So if you hit a situation, you'll know what you can do cleanly with little headroom. So though I'm not trying to be silly in this video that you're going to see. It is my way of testing, and I had done this stuff before a little bit before I started the channel, and these are things that I would like to see. So I just try to put together a little bit for you too, so that you can see as well. So in this song, if you follow the channel, you've seen some original songs. I know we not supposed to do covers, and I get all OCD about that. So because I would like this to grow a little bit. So you've we go out and gig all the time, and we just hammer away at all the we rarely do our originals, so we don't keep up on them. So I made sure we did like 2 or 3 partial originals so that you guys could have something to watch. So basically, the gear that we're going to use is basically the same mixer, Yamaha MG10XU. I'm going to use my 57. Erin's going to use her wireless 58. That's what you'll see in the video. I'm using that Squire Telecaster Classic Vibe through a Line 6 Pod Go, and what else? A Shure Wireless on the guitar, GLXD, and that's about it. I actually set everything up behind our barn. Our field's still not 100% dry. Just got part of it mowed, but so it's kind of a mess and it's stinky back there. But I had to do this for myself. But I wanted to do some stuff where I could take you guys along too. So for our tops, for our 2 mains, we're going to use, I got a pair of Yamaha DXR12MKIIs. So I set all this gear up behind the barn, throughout the CP8, the QSC CP8 for a floor monitor. Did our normal setup because this is a special event. I make sure do my best to make sure everything's covered for anything special event wise, especially if we play at like a wedding reception or something like that, or graduation parties, or something like this where we're going to be, I would expect maybe 250 to 300 people at this open area. Now you'll see the coverage is my only recording is what I'm doing right here. All I got's a Google Pixel 6. I am nothing scientific. I am not high tech right now anyways. So the venue we're going to be at fans out just a little bit, and it goes back about 50 or 53 yards. Okay, so if it does get packed, we need to try to provide coverage back there. So in this testing right here, I did it's about 82-ish yards, 80, 82 yards, something like that. So basically, I think in part of the video that you'll see, I turned the DXR12MKIIs up to about plus 4.5 dB on the back on the input sensitivity. And then on the board, I think that's the part you'll see. And I think on the board, I ended up, before your part of the video is over, turned up to basically put the MG10XU at unity. So I think you'll see some lower settings in the beginning. I can't remember it all. And then I ended up kicking up the board a little bit. So anyways, you'll see me doing a couple of partial originals so that I could get something for you. And finally got Erin on here, and she's going to do, she couldn't remember it all. Heck, I couldn't remember it all neither unless we busted the lyrics out just in another original from like, I don't know, 8-9 years ago maybe. So, and she couldn't remember it all, but you'll get the idea. And there's a little bit of maybe fine tuning that I'm going to take care of before tomorrow night. I got to rewatch the whole thing again. But after that, we just did like 20 minutes of like covers and stuff like that. So also keep in mind it was once again a windy day here in Michigan. So I don't know on your part of the vehicle, you'll hear the volume drop off when that wind swirls. But see, that's okay. I'm good with that because that's real world, and you need to know what happens, in your gear, whether or not you're outdoor at a big festival, and you've hired in a professional line array or something, or whether you're using a column style speaker, with probably a little bit shorter throw, a little bit wider dispersion, how that's going to get whipped around. I did a video on that a couple videos ago, using that Harbinger MLS 1000 I was testing out. But anyways, I want to get to the video. Now listen, for editing purposes too, after about the first 30, 45 seconds, there's going to be like a couple of minutes of kind of nothing time, and I'm sorry about that. Understand, I'm editing it, and that's going to be too hard to cut out with just my fingers on that little editor on there. So, but I'll do the best I can. Hopefully you get something out of it. If you got ELX 200s or EKXs or JBL SRXs or something, maybe even in 12s, you'll maybe get a feel. I think the outputs all kind of comparable. The EKXs probably, especially the ETXs, the DXRs, the SRXs, and a couple, especially the RCFs. I wanted to make sure that the vocals held clear once these DXR12 Mark IIs were pushed a little bit. They do got that newer 1.75 compression driver when Yamaha kind of upgraded them a few years ago. So anyways, this is only going to be our third event with these speakers. I did the same event, or we did, back in 2019 with DXR12 first gens. So anyways, I'll get to that, and I hope you get something out of it. Test your gear, know your gear. It's not very scientific. Sorry for low dead time. It's only like 3 partial originals, but you get the idea. Okay, you guys be good. God bless you. See ya. All right, I'm really OCD here. We're like 80 or 82 yards away, so I need to make sure this is really recording. We're like 9-10 seconds in. All right, looks like we're good. If not, we'll redo it. All right, stand by, guys. All right, this is Squire Telly. If you can hear this, we turn it down a little bit. Each DXR12 Mark II is plus 4.5 dB because we're going to run it up. The Yamaha MG10 extra mixer master is straight up. So Alright, so just seeing what we got here, so just want to make sure we got an adequate volume. Neighbors think we're crazy, or at least I'm crazy. We got to get ready for this gig, so again, about 80 yards. Alright, DXR12 Mark IIs, still at 4.5 dB plus 4.5, and Yamaha mixer here, 2 notches before Unity. So sorry you've seen this one before. We'll do a little bit of original here for you, so we can at least put it on the channel. I'm gonna save a couple bucks, maybe toy or truck. That's what we're doing around here. We got plenty of time, can't wind it down. Same old thing as last year. Yeah, but I've been thinking as I've been drinking. Got the answers you want to hear. Stay home, drink beer. We get the best darn days, the night's growing near. I don't know about you. Gotta keep it laid back, what you gonna do? Gotta keep taking care of my mind. There's only one way that I can find. Drink beer. All right, check one. I get to go back and review this too, so because we're outside open air, just wanted to kick the plate reverb up a little bit. This is the only way I got to monitor this. You guys know how to be your own sound person. So. Found a couple of deals, bought some extra wheels, cleaned them up, threw on some paint. I made a few trails, shot at some bells, made some mud after it rained. I almost learned to fish, but I made a new dish. So don't you tell me that I can't stay home, drink beer. You get the best darn days, and that's growing near. I don't know about you. Gotta keep it laid back, what you gonna do? Gotta keep taking care of my mind. There's only one way that I can find. Drink beer. Alright, we'll call that one right there. Check her out. 1, 2. 1, 2, boys. 1, 2. Now, in case we had to run her to Unity there, I just did that. We'll do part of another one here for you. I remember. I just got home from NASCAR kickoff party. Everybody drinking Busch Light all night long. We were catching up last year's worth of stories. Me and old JB, we started talking on our own. We talked about God. We talked about Jesus. Talked about how the dollar ain't worth the song you sing. He said he was proud. We taught our boy about prayer. 'Cause without belief, this life it ain't worth a thing. That bumblebee doing up here? Jeez, oh bee, man. We don't bother no bees. Alright, so there you go. There's part of that. Erin, do a little bit of that so we can get you on your singing. A little bit of that. What's the name of it? Tonight in my heart. That was K-Pop Fighter, right?
Met you in a downtown just come in where it goes 10 years later on a Sunday day, my 8 or 6 years later. Yeah, so I'm going to walk out there and listen to it and right now review it with everybody here once we're done. So. All right, so there you have it. We're gonna keep testing for a few more minutes, but I'm just gonna do some different sounds right here, so you guys are gonna feel with this cranked up, and I gotta feel too. Make sure it's turning out and gonna be sounding good. So.
Practice with your equipment, do good shows.